Hey everyone, it's Jack from Cultaholic.com. It's now snowing in Newcastle. Things have escalated rapidly since yesterday's news update, not just in the world of Northeast England weather, but also in the world of WWE. So let's get straight into it and talk about the return to a former gimmick for a certain Matt Hardy. That's right, last night on Monday Night Raw, Matt Hardy lost to Bray Wyatt. Congratulations, Bray, on getting a victory in WWE. Well done, buddy, we're all behind you. But Matt Hardy lost, and after the match, he remained in the ring, kind of selling his frustration and his anger, and then started to do that. And then, he's done that before in WWE, that's not too much of a surprise. He then started shouting delete, and then on commentary, Michael Cole went, is this some kind of transformation for Matt Hardy? And then after the match, Matt Hardy then tweeted on social media saying, my previous form has been returned and all the rest of it. Basically, he's returning to the broken gimmick. Now, it's no secret that I wasn't too fond of the original broken gimmick back in Impact Wrestling, but then my mind was changed when Matt Hardy dragged me over the railing at a wrestling show and bit me on the face until I bled. That sort of persuasion really goes a long way. So I'm fully behind this. I think he's going to be awesome, a return to the broken gimmick, and I wouldn't dare say a bad word against Matt Hardy or indeed his brother Jeff ever again. But importantly, this has legal implications. This must mean, therefore, that WWE have somehow struck a deal with Impact Wrestling, or maybe found a way to circumnavigate the whole circumstances surrounding the gimmick and the ownership of the gimmick. Obviously, there was that huge conflict when the Hardys left Impact Wrestling to, wrestle for Ring of Honor, involving like who owned the broken gimmick. Matt Hardy claimed that he created it, then Jeremy Borash and some of the Impact guys were saying that they owned the intellectual property, and there was all this kind of stuff. And then when the Hardys came out, if you remember, at WrestleMania 33, Matt was doing the broken thing, but then in subsequent promos, he really toned it down and was more kind of his old self with the occasional mannerism or the occasional cry of delete. This was far more overt, this was far more explicit. It looks as though the broken gimmick is indeed returning once and for all. Very exciting times for WWE. What does this mean when Jeff Hardy returns from his injury? He hopes to return around WrestleMania time, or at least before then. Will he become Brother Nero once again? It's all up in the air, but I'd suggest that probably will happen. Exciting news also in the world of independent wrestling, especially for fans of the Bullet Club. Cody Rhodes and the Young Bucks are full steam ahead in their search for a venue to host a self-financed 10,000-seater show. This comes via a report from Pro Wrestling Sheet, which was then quickly confirmed by Cody on Twitter, who seemed very excited. Apparently, Cody has wanted to do this ever since Dave Meltzer said that he couldn't draw 10,000 seats, and then Cody responded directly to him on Twitter and said, look, I'll take that bet, and he certainly has. Apparently Cody and the Young Bucks have been scouting out venues in a variety of potential cities, including Chicago, Illinois, San Francisco, California, Ontario, California, which is of course where the Bullet Club invasion of Monday Night Raw took place. And on Pro Wrestling Sheet site, it just said London. I don't know if that means a city called London, somewhere. I'd suggest that actually means London, as in our London, as in the UK. But if I had to hazard a guess, I'd imagine it would take place in the States. You'd have to think that, wouldn't you? I guess. But if it was to take place in the UK, that would be a tremendous coup for us, I guess, and we'd be straight down there, wouldn't we, Sam?
Yeah.
Repping the boys, repping Cody,
yeah.
Our best friend, my best friend, Cody Rhodes. If you respond to my messages, that would be great, Cody. Thank you. So that's all for now. Two major news stories, one from WWE, one from elsewhere in the world of wrestling, which I obviously always love to talk about. I've been Jack from Cultaholic.com. Thank you very much for watching. Make sure to follow me on Twitter at JackTheJobber. Follow all of us at Cultaholic. Check out our Patreon, and never, ever forget to join us.